welcome to my first ever video on the channel Happens to be Vegan. My name is Saidbysed and I kind of just wanted to start this channel because I love cooking. We're in the middle of a pandemic and I can't cook for many people anymore. So yeah, that's basically why I'm starting this channel. Today we're gonna make something simply darling. It's dal. Yes, that was a horrible joke. We're making dal. It's something that I make. I've had ever since I was a kid. I make it for my partner. He really likes it, and I've been told by a few other friends of mine that they would like to know how to make like a very simple dal recipe. So let's do this. Yeah.
Alrighty, so to start off with our ingredients, I've got about a thumb of ginger. Like that's a little bit over a thumb, let's be honest, but you know. Then we've got some garlic. We've got 3 cloves of garlic just there. I may have been a bit overzealous with those 2 seasonings, but hey, I like those 2. We've also got some red onion. I'm actually just going to use half of this red onion. I don't like there to be too much, so we'll cut it up in slices and you'll see that later. Now, red lentils are what you want to use. They're going to be the easiest to cook. You don't need to pressure cook them. Usually I just take out the little goobery bits that are in there, the little black bits, and then I soak them. Now we've got some cumin seeds. I've got about 2 teaspoons of cumin seeds because I love cumin seeds. We've got some turmeric next, also about 2 teaspoons, maybe 1.5. And then we've got our chili powder, just about half a teaspoon of it to taste. I don't like there to be an overwhelming chili taste in my dal. And finally some coriander powder, again, half to 3/4 of a teaspoon. And finally, we've got some garam masala. You can see I ran out of ramekins, so we're just going to sprinkle that in right at the end. So now our dal is on the flames. I'm adding in 1 cup of dal. Now I actually soaked and drained this beforehand, so make sure you do that just to, you know, wash it and clean it. So to start off with, I'm adding 2 cups of water and just giving that a stir to make sure that it's all incorporated and none of the lentils stick on the bottom. We've got it on a low heat there. So as my dal starts to boil, I'm just going to add a little bit more water, and you can see that there's like some foam that's starting to settle on the top. I'm just going to actually get a spatula after this and just drain that. So here we've got my little spatula. We're going to just scoop that foam right off. And I just put it into a little cup and then like just chuck that in the sink and give it a little rinse. And once it all scooped off, I just kind of leave it to boil for a bit, and again take a look at that water level. I'll probably add another cup of water. Yeah, and just give it a stir, make sure that it's all cooking okay. I'm just adding in another 1/4 cup of water here. Again, you want to make sure that that water level is about half a thumb over your dal. Alright, so I've just got some oil in the pan, maybe about a tablespoon, and then we're going to go in and get our cumin seeds right in there and start frying them up. As you can see, they're frying now. So from there, we kind of want to go in with our ginger and garlic. So we're going to start in with the garlic and just chuck in the ginger straight away. And let those 2 fry up just until they get aromatic. Now we're going to go in with the red onion. If you wanted to, here you could also chuck in some green chili just for a little bit of extra heat. But I didn't have that in the house, so we're going sans green chili today. Alright, our red onion is all nice and getting caramelized. We're going to chuck in a bit of salt just to make it all sweat, basically. And we're just going to keep on stirring, keep on frying. As you do that, you can just keep on checking your dal that's simmering away. That's going to need a little bit of time, so it's best to kind of make the tadka as you go. Oh, and add a little bit of salt as well to your dal. Alright, so here we've got our turmeric. We're chucking that straight in now that the onions and everything else is caramelized. And then we chuck in the chili powder, and I go bang, bang, bang. And the coriander powder, and we go bang, bang, bang. And just give that a nice stir. Sometimes your spices will become dry, so I just added a teensy little bit of oil. Alright, maybe more than a teensy bit, but it's dal, it's healthy for you, right? And just fry all of that goodness up. That's gonna smell so good. Alright, our dal is bubbling. The consistency is kind of, the lentils have kind of congealed, so now we want to add in our tadka. You can see you want to scrape all that goodness, all the spices off your pan. And we'll stir that all through, and you can see the color like changes almost immediately. And then next we want to add in our garam masala, just a little bit, straight into the dal. So salt is actually the magic ingredient for dal. It just brings all those flavors together. So unless you have some sodium issues, don't skimp on the salt. Like it really brings out the flavor. And there you have it. There's your dal. Now I just made a little bit of rice and just popped the dal on top, and you can see I actually garnished it with some curry leaves. You don't have to do that. I really just did that for presentation. I never garnish my dal with curry leaves, but it does add like a little bit of extra flavor. So if you have some in the house, don't be afraid to use them.
And there you have it. We've got some dal. I think it turned out well, but this is the taste test time. Let's see how this goes. It's a bit steamy. That's good. That's really good. And with the curry leaves on top as well, it adds just like a little bit of added texture. That's totally up to you if you wanted to do that or not. We basically made North Indian cuisine and then put a little bit of South Indian stuff on top. But yeah, that's tasty. And some dal?
Yeah, some dal.
Is it up to your standards? It's good?
It's good.
Oh, yeah.
Up to my very high standard.
Really?
Yeah.
No.
Oh.
Oh. It's real good.
Yeah, good job, Chris.
Thanks. Good job, Ellen.
Well, you did the cooking.
You're filming.
Yeah.
Alright, you can finish up the rest.
Okay.